What's up, bro?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA. We're just about halfway through the season, RJ. Is it too early for struggling teams to hit the panic button?
Some teams need to make changes, that's no question. But now isn't the time for GMs to start making knee-jerk reactions.
Here are the five for the Lakers. We've got Smith.
Wow.
I can't believe he just did that.
Wow. See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Here's Bird. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Cunningham. The three. Smith with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Pistons. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Cunningham passes to Bird. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. MP with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from three. MP's got 5 points.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
From deep, MP. And another three for the Lakers.
That's a good-looking jump shot there from MP.
Pass to Cunningham. Looking to win the run. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And the Pistons making a change here. Connects checked in. Knipples checked in for Los Angeles. Pistons trail by 11. Outside connect. Ball against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Pistons need to get one up quick. Bird, that's good.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Picked by Smith. From deep, MP. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Bird missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Ball finds MP. The three. And another three for the Lakers.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. .105
left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Newell. Here's Bird. 4-3. And Detroit another three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 20.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean three of his own.
Cunningham passes to Bird. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So for the Pistons, Dunn, he's checked in for Booker, and Barlow subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Los Angeles, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Smith, and it's Jackson in for Bridges. Jackson the screen, and here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bird. 9 points in the game. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. He's got 26.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, leading by 17. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Will go for a different look here. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Lakers lead by 17. They've got Cunningham. Noel out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Bird in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Bird. Here's Noel. And stolen by Bridges. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Detroit calls timeout. Rams checked in for the Pistons. Dunn comes in for Connect. And the Lakers also making a change. Knipples checked in for LaMelo Ball. Pass to Bird. Here's Buchanan. No made baskets yet, and it's Cunningham missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. MP outside, three-pointer, and Los Angeles another 3. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
They set a pick. Here's Bird. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
MP shot is off. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Bird.
Come on.
Sweet little floater. Bird's got 13.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
MP outside. And here's Bridges. And here's MP from outside. The shot misses. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but when I ripped.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers. That does it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, MP is out there with Griffin, then it's Smith, then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Bridges in at the 2. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Pass to Newell. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Booker, the pass to Bird. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Bird's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. Here's Newell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Newell's got 9.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Bird. 17 points in the game. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 51.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
To the inside. Well, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Bridges finds MP. Picked by Smith. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And there's the lob.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Bird. This one for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's the pick. Cunningham passes to Bird. Here's Newell. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bird missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
from deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Newell can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
MP finds ball. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Newell banked it in off the glass. Newell's got 15 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Substitution on the court.
He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles, way out. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that
feed. Checked in for Detroit. Connect comes in for Dunn. The Lakers also with a sub. MP's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. We've got Dalton Connect, and it's Bird in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bird's got 4 points this quarter.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Jackson, the screen from deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Barlow. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
A nice shot by MP.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Barlow with a bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
MP outside. Jokic the screen. He buries it from 3. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Buchanan. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Lets the three fly. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Booker surveying the D. Booker with a screen on Wembanyama. Bird. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Bird. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk...
So nervous about something wrong.
Calm down.
You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. And it's Bass in at the small forward. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. And MP throws it down hard.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
Here's Branham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's MP. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. MP's got 5.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Pass to Bass. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Branham can't get it to go. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Ball kicks to MP. Takes the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Branham. He had 15 points last outing. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here is Novak. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Viana. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now, Knippel. The 3 ball. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Jemison.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Bass.
2 minutes.
And they pick up 2. Bass has got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here is Novak. Still scoreless. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Lakers lead by 11. MP looking around. Floats it up for Jokic.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Viana covered by MP. Yep, that one goes.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Jokic sets the screen for MP. Outside, Ball. MP outside. 4 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
MP getting it done for the Lakers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Derek Lively is out there with Price. Then there's Wells. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's James in at the two-guard spot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit in a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
A fader. Again, Los Angeles.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We take a look at the Warriors. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Back to Pajemski. Indiana moving the ball around. For three, Price. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP passes to Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
Here's Branham, and he's good on the three-ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's MP for three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Give MP credit. It takes confidence to respond like that on the other end.
Here's Branham. And the Pacers another three.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Smith checked in for Walker Kessler. Knipple comes in for Bridges. And it's ball in for Wembanyama. Branham, good.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Branham to the inside. Here's Jemison, covered by Smith. Novak misses. Lakers leading by 19. Now, MP. screen by Smith. And here's MP for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Branham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Branham's got 12 points in the game. The Lakers have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Bass. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's pretty obvious the dudes who are going to make it, but you also have to deserve it and get the shutout.
Yeah, you have to feel for those players. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Pacers.
It ain't rocket science.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
MP out there with Jokic. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Knipple, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. To the middle. Branham, good. 14 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Floats it up for MP. Here's Bass. Here's Branham. 14 points for him. Here's Viana. Hits it from three-point range.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Lakers leading by 23. The 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Branham. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ball with the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Pass, a screen on Ball. Novak, the pass to Branham. Here's Viana. That 3 off the mark.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Inside. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Branham. Pass to Novak. They need this. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Branham. He's got 14. Here's Novak. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to MP. To the paint. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by MP. Jokic has got 8.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Back to MP. Down low. Jokic with the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Jokic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Branham from the arc. Lakers with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jokic sets the screen for MP. Got a piece of it. Here's Branham. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Here's Jemison. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jemison's got his first basket.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
MP dishes to Griffin, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money.
Both teams making substitutions here. And Los Angeles calling timeout. On the court for Indiana. And it's Jemison in at the 5. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Novak, the pass to Branham. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
At the line for Los Angeles, Knipple.
That's good from Knipple. Pacers trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beyond the arc, it's good from long range. MP's got 46 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Viana. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game.
up, the Cavaliers taking on the... At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Khalil Ware. Darius Garland is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Gibson in at the 2 spot. That one's good for 2.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Jokic passes to MP. There's Ball with a 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Ware. He picked up 10 in his last game. Ball against Garland. Fires for 3. Griffin pulls down the board. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Garland for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
It's stolen by Jaquez. Launches a 3, and Garland with a basket on the assist from Jaquez. Garland's got 8.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Jokic with a screen on Mobley. Inside. Jokic's shot is good.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Now Gibson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. No one covering. 11 points in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Ball passes to MP. Jokic with a screen on Mobley. And he lobs it up to the rim.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Paxson, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to MP. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. MP's got his second basket of the night.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Garland, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Paxson. Garland looking around. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot. Cleveland again missing. The Lakers in the lead. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Garland. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Gibson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Paxson. This is the jumper.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
The scoring is... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Smith. Ball is out there with Knippel. Then it's MP, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 46 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual, and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Edwards.
Los Angeles in the ball. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Paxson. Takes a three. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Ball with it. He's got 5. Picked by Smith from deep. MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Hendricks. Mobley, a screen on ball. Here's Paxson. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Picked by Smith from deep. MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Paxson. 8 points in his last time out. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Paxson. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Clock at 2. Up and over Smith. And another miss by Cleveland.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
Poole, he's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 15. Oh, deflected. Right wing. Here's Gibson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Gibson's got his second basket.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Jokic the screen. MP against Jaquez. Throw it down, Nikola.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, none here in the second.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Garland. He's got 14. Pass to Paxson. Now Garland. Here's Jaquez, covered by MP. With the floater. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Again, the Lakers.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor.
It's time now to take a look. That's it for us.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Mobley out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Gibson in at the 2-guard. And Mobley gets it to go.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Griffin, a screen on Mobley. And the basket by MP.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said, the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's MP. He's got 32 points. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Jaquez. From downtown. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. MP outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 35 in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the middle. Stolen by Jokic. Back to MP. Griffin, a screen on Mobley. The drive by MP. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like the refs rewarding MP there. I mean, he didn't settle. He played aggressively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Lakers with some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for Griffin. And it's Bridges in for LaMelo Ball. And he drops the first.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And both free throws good for MP. And here are the Cavaliers now. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Knocks it down from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Paxson, defended by Jackson. And there's the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's MP. He's got 40 now. Nails it from beyond the arc.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Ware. Whoa! And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? MP, that one's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Jackson outside. Back to MP. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ware. Gibson drives. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
From deep, MP. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some...
Checked in for Poole. Bridges passes to MP. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 49 in the game.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's Gibson. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most...
Calm down. I'm not focused with the shot. You'll be in the...
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Knipple out there with ball. Then it's Griffin. Then it's MP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ball game. Stolen by Ball. From downtown, good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here's Avdia. His last outing, 16 points for him. Three-pointer. The wall misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
That bucket in no time at all.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Thurman. And so just over a minute and a half played. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Barry. And here's Avdia. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 12. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He contributed 52 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. A 3 from MP. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for Griffin. Bridges, he's checked in for Knipple. And it's Wembanyama in for Ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Really left alone that time. MP's got 16.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Diaz. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Morales. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 16. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Jalen Williams out there with Barry, and it's Morales in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Diaz. Pass to Morales. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A three from MP. And another three for the Lakers.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
A wide open look here for Wright. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Bridges passes to MP. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
And so here's Portland. 17-point game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Morales. And again, it's Portland with the three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A three from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Pass to Morales. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morales has got 6 here in this quarter. Several teams changing it up here. Bringing this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting.
Pass to Luol to the left side wing. Here's Barry, covered by MP. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Henderson inside the three-point line. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Here's Barry, covered by MP. Pass to Henderson, fires the three. MP grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or getting to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Henderson dishes to Luol. Lets it go from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Luol's got his first bucket in this one.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Luol. Here's Thurman. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
Here's Luol. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 20. Here's MP. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 32 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Neely. Here's Barry. And the rejection by MP. MP getting it done for the Lakers. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Right back after this break.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lion. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Nikola Jokic. Griffin out there with MP. Greenwich Kniffel, and it's Ball in at the 1.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here is Luol. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Henderson, no good.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
A 3 from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 38 points.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
Jacks up a 3. Henderson with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Henderson against MP. Jokic with the screen on Henderson. MP kicks to Griffin. Lakers passing it around. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's the screen. Now, here's Avdia. Hasn't made one yet. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here's MP for three. A rebound by Thurman. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Avdia. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Thurman. A three-pointer is right on target. Thurman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball dishes to MP. Inside.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Griffin. Bridges comes in for Knipple. And it's Wembanyama in for Ball. Pass to Barry. Launches a three. A rebound by the Lakers. Now MP. And he's got 41. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Morales. In the corner, Henderson with it. Outside, Avdia. Hits the jumper in space. Avdia's got 5.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Bridges passes to MP. Jokic with the screen on Avdia. Jackson kicks to Bridges. MP against Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Morales. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Avdia. No good on the triple. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Portland. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Avdia is out there with Barry. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Thurman in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Portland with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
4th team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Thurman.
No good on the second free throw. And the Lakers have possession. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Smith sets the pick for MP. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they can...
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, man.
What up, Coach?
There he is.
Up next, the Kings take it on the Lakers. For Sacramento, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Lakers, Kings is up next. And the Lakers starting 5. They've got Knipple. Nikola Jokic is out there with MP. Then there's Griffin, and it's Ball in at the point. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Great open look there.
That looked good the moment it left MP's hands.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continues, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Outlaw, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Lloyd. Lots of room. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And Ball gets it to go.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. He's off on the layup. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Jokic the screen. The drive by MP. Outlaw with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
There's the triple. The shot won't fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Knippel. Back to MP. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Kings trail by 4. From deep three-point land. The rebound by MP. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 9.
There's a boom-boom play there with MP, putting on that finishing touch.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Sacramento, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Checking out the Lakers, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Holland. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's the Los. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got MP. Ball is out there with Knippel. Then it's Smith. And it's Jackson in at the 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He ended up with 41 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Kings trail by 10. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, they pick off the pass. Outside Hunter. Here's Lloyd, covered by Smith. And down it goes. 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
MP outside. Jackson the screen. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
You look at MP. The fans certainly took notice of his play this year. He has the lead in the Western Conference voting.
And you know, thinking back on all he's accomplished this season, that's right where I expected him to be.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. So it's Los Angeles now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Sinks the tray.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Picked by Smith from deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Outlaw. 17 points for him last game against Golden State. Thompson outside. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
MP's shot is good.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hounded by Ball. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smith with a screen on Hunter. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the paint. Here's Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Ball's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
A minute 9 left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
MP looking around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson attacking. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Lakers lead by 16. Ball passes to MP. Down low. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Launches it. His shot that time, not on target. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. Back to the game after this break.
Come one.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, this is a chance to show what they could do. Beating the top team in the East obviously would be huge for them. But it.
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
Well, they're running the offense through it.
Appreciate you joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Thompson, and it's Holland in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Picked it out of midair. Here's Outlaw. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. With the fadeaway for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the shot goes in. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Screen by Griffin. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple.
3 points.
MP's got 37.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
To the inside. Here's Outlaw. Pass to Holland. They need this. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Ooh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Sacramento calls timeout. Bridges, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Wembanyama comes in for Ball. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Outlaw. He's scoreless from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Looking to end this cold spell. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Lloyd. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jokic the screen. MP the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Lloyd. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. To win the cold spell. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Jokic. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Shot's good by Lloyd. Lloyd's got 8.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot for 3. Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. MP outside, and he's going for the oop here.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Lloyd can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
MP, the pass to Jokic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense,
Kings call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Holland can't hit. MP with it. Puts up a deep 3. Counted from distance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, believe it.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. It seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standings.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jokic is out there with MP. And it's Griffin. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Knuckle in at the 2-guard.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And here's MP for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-pointer too.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Finley. Excellent D there from Ball.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
And it's good for 2. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a look of complete concentration on MP's face, scoring in the mid-range right there.
Here's Bolden, covered by MP. Here's Finley. Ball with the rebound. Finley's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to MP. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Jokic. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ball.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the bucket from MP. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Marshall, who's checked in for the Celtics. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kessler's checked in. Here's Bolden. And the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Now, here's MP. 43 points out last game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Kessler throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now Finley. This game he had 28 points. Brown outside. And the rejection by Jackson. The Lakers on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. MP sets the screen for Kneppel. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Finley. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him.
Well, MP knows his angles, and he can tell when his shot is there.
Finley the pass to Brown. Hughes with the screen on Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Celtics making a change here. Murray's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Bridges, he's checked in for Kneppel. And it's Wembanyama in for Ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson in the corner. And stolen by Murray. Here's Marshall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Kessler the screen. He lobs it up. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's the lot. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Jackson. Wembanyama is out there with Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He added 43 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Celtics trail by 15. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Celtics making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin's checked in for Jackson. Knipple comes in for Bridges. And Ball subbed in for Wembanyama. Murray kicks to Brown. And the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Clock at 4. Marshall can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Boston. Bolden's checked in. And it's Williams in for Brown. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jokic has checked in for Smith. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray dishes to Williams. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Griffin sets the screen for MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here's Finley. He's covered by Ball. Williams kicks to Murray. Five to shoot. Fires for 3. Bolden can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Poole's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 31, Dion Poole.
1:21 left in the first half. Here's Buffkin. Still yet to score. Here's Bolden. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And the Lakers turn it over again. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5?
from long range.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Al Finley. He's got 6. Here's Brown. It's deflected, and they get it back. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, ending the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Give it up for our contestants.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play.
He couldn't be more confident, really leading the way, looking to attack every time he gets the basketball.
Plus, you love the way MP can read the defense and find a weakness. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Finley, Jaylen Brown out there with Hughes. And it's Bolden in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Jokic kicks to MP. Back to Jokic. Hughes with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
Personal foul, first team foul.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's MP. Great touch on the 16-footer. MP's got 31.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Bolden. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bolden.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Floats it up for Jokic. Hughes with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Bolden. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. The Celtics have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Pass to Finley. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Marshall, who's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Los Angeles, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for Griffin, and it's Wembanyama in for Ball. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Pass to Finley. Back to Marshall. Brown outside. The Lakers with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Buries it from 3-point range.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Finley. No good again that time.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Here's Knipple. Marshall defending. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Finley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Finley's got 10.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Drains the 3-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Brown throws it down.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today...
changes here for the Celtics. Hughes is checked in for Murray. Brown comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Finley in for Marshall. MP's checked in for the Lakers. Jackson comes in for Griffin. So for the Lakers right now, Jackson is out there with MP. Then it's Smith. Then it's Bridges. And it's Wembanyama in at the point.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown, no good, unable to end this run. Wembanyama finds MP. And got it! Another basket.
He's been doing it a long time, but I'll never get tired of seeing him go to work.
And certainly everyone is aware of his approach to the career scoring record. We've all known it. He embraces it. We can't wait to watch. So it's...
Two of you are going to save us almost an...
What's up, MP?
Over here.
And MP with an opportunity tonight to go to the top of the career scoring list. The eyes of the entire NBA will be on him here. Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show, and most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Naz Reid. Devin Booker out there with Asar Thompson. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
MP outside. Pass the ball. Screen by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Good. He hits again.
And he's been doing it a long time, but I'll never get tired of seeing him go to work.
And certainly everyone is aware of his approach to the career scoring record. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Tatum missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. MP, the pass to Jokic. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Lakers head coach. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. BA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Knipple. Jokic finds MP. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 9 points for MP.
I just love the ball move.
Up top, Reed. 1:56 left in the opening quarter. Right side, Booker. Shot to stop the run. Jokic grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 11. Pass to MP. Jokic with a screen on Tatum from deep. MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Suns trail by 14. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Booker. Tries it from the block. Kessler with a rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Jackson, the pass to Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Wembanyama against Booker. Over Wembanyama. Booker can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Sinks it from distance. MP's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. MP against Booker. And finished off by Kessler.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Booker. And so it's Los Angeles. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
We've got Smith. Jackson out there with MP. Then it's Knipple, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. MP right side. Out to the right wing. From the arc. And Knipple gets a 3. Knipple's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Tatum looking it over. Thompson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Knox. Off the left rim and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He scored 53 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Over to the wing. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Timeout called. The Suns and the Lakers with some changes. Jokic comes in for Smith. And it's Griffin in for Jackson. And the Suns making a change here. Pass to Thompson. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here are the Lakers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Booker, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, man! Wow. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. 1:36 left to play in the second quarter. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Lakers. Wembanyama comes in for Ball.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Tatum. Crosses over. Here's Wells. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
MP shot is off.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns, Thompson.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
MP outside, and there's a pick from behind the arc. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 31.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
MP getting it done for the Lakers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. So low. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You look at Los Angeles, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And so in the game for the Suns, Naz Reid out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Devin Booker. Yes, it's good.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And here's MP. Jokic with a screen on Tatum. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Outside Tatum. Back to Booker. Over ball. Booker can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Booker. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. MP looking around. Takes a three. And another three for the Lakers.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Tatum. No good again that time.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Griffin, a screen on Tatum. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 43 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Ball with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Back to MP. Jokic the screen, and here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. MP's got 49 in the game. Covered by MP. Back to Booker. Tries to break his ice. That one goes. Count it.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now here's Booker. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Outside Tatum. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Booker, no good.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Jokic with a screen on Tatum. The drive by MP, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Tatum way outside. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now. The three. And it's good. He hits another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout. And as we... making a change here. MP's checked in. Here's Tatum. MP is out there with Smith. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Poole in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the free throw, no good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Booker. Now Thompson, guarded by Poole. Tatum with a screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams.